What's up, guys? It's your boy Mr. Easy, and I'm here again with another video on forex market analysis. Today we'll be doing an analysis on VIX75 Index, and I would love you guys to stay glued to your screen while you watch this video and learn how to basically analyze volatility 75 and make a lot of money out of the market by just scalping daily profits. So guys, like you all know how I normally analyze the market, I've been using this proven strategy to make a lot of money in the forex market, trading the volatility 75 pair. So without wasting most of the time, we're going to head straight into my screen so that I can be able to show you guys how I've been able to replicate this strategy, the same strategy I use in trading gold and trading other currency pairs. I used it in trading volatility 75, and I'm making crazy daily profit, maximum profit from this particular strategy. I'm going to show you guys the exact same thing that I've been doing, and I believe that if you guys apply the same strategy, you're going to also make profits. So let's head straight into the screen. Welcome to my screen, guys. Welcome to my screen, guys. So this is volatility 75 index, and we are on the 4 hours time frame. So I'm going to try my possible best to make this strategy or this analysis as simple and as clean as possible. As you can see my chart already, there are a lot of lines you are seeing here. I want to show you guys what I've been able, the profits that I took over the past weeks using this same strategy I'm about to show you guys within this few moments that we're going to spend here now. So be very patient with me and watch me do this analysis and feel very free to ask me any question on the comment section. Also, like this video. If you're a returning subscriber, please share the video also for other people to join the community. We have something huge that is going to be coming up on this channel. I'll be giving out a lot of free stuff for you guys to take advantage of. So if you are just a passerby, I would love you to be part of my community. I'm Egejuru Isdo Okechukwu. People know me as Mr. Easy. I'm a forex trader like a musician. So you can as well like, share, and also subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified by turning on the bell icon, so that whenever I post new videos like this, you can take advantage of them. Now, so guys, welcome to my screen. This is volatility 75 index, and you can see that I was able to make money from this strategy. I took this particular profit here. I took this one, and I also took this one. This one was yesterday, and then currently I'm waiting for the market to give me some kind of confirmation before I can be able to take this one that I'm seeing here right now. So now let me show you guys what I'm seeing. You can see a lot of lines on my chart, so I want to show you guys what these lines are all about. So I'm going to delete everything and start afresh, like everything good. Now you can see everything has been deleted. So now, how do I trade? How do I do my analysis? Basically, I love trading psychological levels. I love following market structure, and I love trading trend lines, high and low of the week. High and low of the week, psychological level, market structure, and then I love following the trend lines. Then I have other confirmations like chart patterns that are using entering the market anytime that I want to enter on a lower time frame. So I'm going to show you guys how I do this. So basically what I do is, whenever I come up in the market in the morning, this is for daily profits. What I do is, because I noticed that scalpers are the ones that are making the whole lot of money in this forex industry. So I had to go and group myself and modify my strategy to be able to be scalping the market on a daily basis. So guys, without speaking so much grammar, let me show you guys what I do. This is on the 4 hours time frame. What are we going to be looking for? Very simple, easy peasy. We're going to be looking for the high and low of the week. High and low of the week. Let's say the coming the last week, that was Monday. Monday was I think 15th or so. Monday was 15th of September. Yeah, this was Monday. The first candle. Yeah, this was the first candle here. This was the first candle. So you need to look at the first two candles of Monday. The first two candles of Monday, and here we have it. You mark the high of that candle and also mark the low of the second candle. So what that is going to help us do is, it's going to help us to be able to know the direction of the market for that week and what we should be looking out for. Are we going to be looking for buys? Are we going to be looking for sales? The next you want to wait and see is, where there will be a huge break where the market will break after that particular high and low mapping of the week. Like you can see, this is the two candle here. Let me show you guys. This is the first candle, this is the second candle. So these two candles gave us our high and low of the week. Now the next thing we want to see, now the next thing we want to check is where did the market break down with a full body candle towards. That's the direction of the market. So you can see here now, market broke towards the downside with a full body candle. Market broke towards the downside with a full body candle. So now we want to see that this market direction will be going down. We want to be looking for more of sales. There'll be more of sales in this market. We'll be anticipating more of sales in this market for this week, for the week that just passed. That was how I was able to catch most of the signals. You notice what I showed you guys at the initial. I showed you notice that the signals were more of sales, just little buys. Okay, more of sales. Market is even still selling at the moment. So I'm going to show you guys uniquely how. Follow me, and I can tell you theoretically this strategy works, and I have used it and I've made a lot of money, and I'm still going to use it to make even more. Now let's go. The next thing you're going to look out for after marking out your high and low of the week is you need to understand market structure. Understand market structure and trend. Now, normally I would have said understand trend line, but these days trend lines don't really play out neatly. Trend lines don't really play out neatly. That's why I always advise market structure instead. Trend line, you can see the third touch here would have been perfect, unlike before, but now it plays out scatter. So that sometimes that the price breaks the trend line does not mean that the structure has changed. Break and retest and then do start looking for buy. Most times, no. This fake outs happen a lot now with trend line. So I now prefer to use market structure instead. What is market structure? Like understanding break of structure and change of character, that kind of stuff. So if price hasn't broken the previous high, I still know that we are still bearish. So understanding the market structure from a higher time frame. So we see that market structure is saying that we are bearish. So we need to understand where the current high is, where the current high is, and we are aware of it. Now the next thing we do is we go to mark out what key levels, our psychological levels. We go to mark out psychological levels. This time around I'm going to the 15 minutes time because I'm a day trader. I'm not going as far as a 1 month time frame or so. I'm starting from the 4 hours time frame down. We want to take advantage of what the market is doing currently. What the market is currently doing, that's what we want to take advantage of. So now we look at where the market is currently, and we start from there to draw our psych level. So considering that what we see here, let's start from as low as here. We'll take our horizontal line too and place it here. And psychological level, just like psychological levels are, I'm going to make a video about psychological level, but I think there are a lot of videos on psychological level that are on YouTube already. You can take advantage of them and understand what psychological level means. So these psychological levels are area random numbers that price will always come back to area, just like where buyers and sellers always wants to buy at. Just like when you want to buy something in a market, you don't buy, let's say you want to buy rice, you don't buy rice for 3,126 naira 50 kobo. No, you buy rice at a round up number. So is that round number that people can remember that we are going to be using as our psychological level, and we want to look out for price reactions on those particular key levels. So now follow me, let's mark them out. So if you observe here now, we have a psychological level of around this is 12. We want to make it 12,300. Okay, let's say 12,300. Let's say 12,300. 12,300. 12,300. Okay. So let's see how many pips you can get. Like maybe like you can do 100, you can do 1,000 or 2,000 pips depending on your range. But make sure that it's a round up number. Choose your own range. Okay, choose your range, guys. You can do 1,000, 100, 50 pips, 500 pips, anyone that suits you best. Okay, choose your range and then you look for the next psychological level. So I want to log this so that I don't tend to move it around when I'm moving my mouse. So copy and paste. That's what I just did now. So I want to do the next psychological level to be, let's say, 3 3 okay, let's say 12 around here somewhere. 12 5 12 500 12 500, okay. 12 5,000. 12 5,000. So let's put this as at 12. 12. Okay. Then this add another one. Let's say this one will be, this was 12 5,000, 12 5 5 now, 12 5 500. Okay, so let's say 12 500, 13,000. Okay, 12 500, 13,000. So you see, I'm trying to make it as round up number as possible. I'm trying to make it as round up number as possible. As round up number as possible. Let's see the next one. You guys are going to see the magic right now. So just take your time, plus your psychological levels, 13 5,000. Let's do that. 13 5 1 2 3,000. Okay, I think this is current enough. Now, there's something I want to do in between these lines, like this current zone. I want to add some more psychological zones in between them, okay? Because sometimes price can play in the mini psych, in the internal, the mini psychological level, and then react towards the next psychological zone, expecting market structure. So I want to add some kind of mini psychological zone to that point. So if I divide this into two, that will be giving me around, let's say 750. That's 12 750 for this one. Twelve 750. Let me be sure that I'm correct. 12 750. Exactly, 12 750 0 for here, and for here we'll be having, so this, make sure the concept is it must be a round up number. For here we'll be having 12 250 0. Is it 12 or 11? You're having 13 250 0, 13 250 0, yeah, 13 250 0. Perfect. So for this one we're having 12 250 0. Am I correct? Yes. So here, let's add the one below. 12 250 0. Good. This is exactly how I want my screen to be right now, my chart to be right now. So guys, now what next do we do from here? So now we are on the 15 minutes time frame. We want to go back to the 1 hour time frame and understand the market structure again. So we can see on the steady market structure, we can see that the market is currently bearish. You can see here break of structure right here. You can see a break of structure right here. You can see another break of structure right here. You can see another break of structure right here. So this is a sign that the price is bearish at the moment. Then you can also see this is the current low of the market, which I believe price is coming down to take this low right now. So now currently price market is in a range. It was in a range up, down, up, now. So I took advantage of this particular range, knowing fully well that this is how market plays out a lot. So it will always want to play. So currently price can even come down here and still go back up before coming down. We're just going to watch out for price action. So knowing fully well that price, when price was around here, I know that the higher and the low of the week was saying that we should be looking out for sell. So I was fully sure that price was going to start will sell at this point. How did I enter and what did I see? Now basically I went to 15 minutes time frame, which is my entry time frame. On the 15 minutes time frame, I was just basically looking out for very simple things that happen in the market, like chart patterns and candlesticks reactions, like how candlesticks play out on these particular zones. Now looking at this particular zone here, you can see, let me add one more level. This is 13,500 to 13,750. Now let me add 13,750, 13,750, 50, and also add the last one 13, no 14,000, 14, 0, exactly. So yeah, exactly. So now when I saw the market at this particular point, and I saw that price here, if you see, let me increase my screen so you guys can see. You guys can see what was happening around that point. Good. Now see, if you observe, you will notice that on the 15 minutes time frame, price came to this particular psychological level here, which is close to the low of the week, and gave us what? An engulfing candle. When he gave us this engulfing candle, I said, okay, let's see what the market was about to do. I waited for some few more candle confirmation. Seeing that engulfing candle, I waited, and I was seeing a chart pattern like an M pattern right here playing out. An M pattern, you can see. Let me use it. A drawing tool to show you guys what I'm talking about. If you look very closely, you will see it. You will see it there. It's right before our face. You can see an M pattern right here. This is an M pattern. Price showed an M pattern right here, and it was very clear that that was an M pattern. Then what next did I do from there? I had to wait for the price to reject at this same zone, coming back to this zone. I saw the rejection there, and then when this bearish candle was done for me, I had an entry. Now I plotted, if you notice, I plotted an entry from around here, and then I took my stop loss was just above this previous week low, which is very close to a psychological level. That should be a psychological level around that point, very close around here. That should be 750. Yes, let me put it 13,750. I did put that in. 13,750. Is that not it? So you can put your stop loss below the previous low, which is here, or since I have a low of the week very close to me, I set my stop loss there, and I target TP1 here, TP2 here. So now watch how price played out. Price came down, hit my TP1, came back up. At this point, when price hits TP1, I always love to set break even on my trades. And then when price came back down again, and on getting to TP2, I knew it was a psychological level. I started seeing a lot of rejection. Price rejection at this particular point were reasons for me to hop out. Immediately it was an engulfing. I hopped out at this point, so this was where I had to close out at the price. I had to close out here. So finally, I closed out at 1:4.9 pip. 1:4.9 risk to reward on this particular setup. Now I waited again. Price started retracing above. So on seeing this on seeing this, I started seeing internal structure, change of character, bullish movement all the way. So price rejected. I said, okay, if I can see price come down back to this particular psychological level, I can take a buy. What the price do instead? Price came around here, this particular psychological level, break up and a retest. After I took profit from here, it went up, back up, and I waited for it. Like I told you guys, I waited for it to come down. Seeing price coming down around here, what did I do? I started seeing a lot of rejection on this psychological level, seeing a lot of rejection, engulfing candles, and then I knew that price was about to go up to my what do you call it, to my low of the week. Price was about to go up to my low of the week, and then what did I do? I had to take a sell entry. This was a scalp trade. These kind of entries, I don't hold them for long because I know it's engulfing. Around here, I took that sell entry. So, and my stop loss was just below psychological level because I know that price can still come down here to play before going up. And then my TP was just this high here. And this one went 1:1. This one, because the scalp, we don't want to stay too long in the market. So this one went very smooth. And then on seeing price tapping into this level, I started seeing an M pattern. When price tapped into took profit, I was skeptical because this was a psychological level. I know that there will be reactions and we are looking for more of sales for this week. So what did I do? I started preparing myself to enter a sell position in this particular same trade. Now observe what happened. Price came here first time, gave us an M pattern. First rejection here. Let me move this a little bit. First rejection here, and then came down, went up with a very strong candle, and then here started seeing a lot of rejections on the low of the week. On seeing this rejection, I know that this is psychological level, and then I'm seeing a chart pattern, the M pattern form. So what will I do? I took a sell again around this point. So market almost stopped me out. Let me show you guys what happened here. I saw M pattern, though the leg was up, but there were a lot of rejections to the downside, and I had to set my stop loss above the psychological resistance that is above that line. Now observe the way I am placing my stop losses because they are very, very important. Price respects these zones a lot. And where was my TP? My TP was, because I knew that for the week we are going for short sell, so I targeted the previous low or the psychological level below that low, and price, this was a very, very impulsive move. Price impulsively went all the way down. So that was how I was able to make a 1:2 on this particular trade. Now I waited, probably price started playing around. I checked other pairs. I was trading other currencies and I left volatility 75. I also checked volatility 25. I traded volatility 25, volatility 75, and then jump 100. I had to allow the market to settle. And then when market came all the way down here, I started noticing what the price was doing. Now observe what price is doing right here. I didn't take this particular trade. Because I know that this is looking like a correctional move, so I was so skeptical about taking. But I wanted to take a sell around here, but I was carried away by something that I didn't take any sell. I just, if I had met this price there at this point, I met price around here, but I didn't take any buy because I knew that there was more room for sales because we are looking for more sales for this week. So what I did was very simple. I had to wait patiently for me to understand what market is doing. So let's go to wait. If I had seen this buy at this point, I mean, I saw it coming. I wanted to come down before I went to do some other thing. Now, on coming back to the chart of volatility 75, price was already around here. So what did I see? I started seeing an engulfing candle. I knew that somehow price was about to react to continuation. Remember that for the week we are looking for more of sales. This was on the 20th of September. So what happened? I dived down to a lower time frame. I was seeing chart pattern at this point. That was the chart pattern at this point. So what chart pattern did I see there? Price was clustering, doing a lot of strong move. There was a divergence at this point, and there was M pattern here. So I took a short sell from here. And then you can see how smoothly this is. Price dive down, putting my stop loss just close to this previous low here, and then I target TP1 here, TP2 this low here. So what the price do? You can see that price just came down all the way, and I also knew that there's a support zone on this particular point because I have seen that price has been reacting on that particular level. I do that support and resistance zone. Price was ranging on that particular zone. Like, he kept ranging. Whenever it comes there to buy, whenever it comes there to sell, like it is doing currently now, I will still give you what the market is doing currently. Whenever I come here to buy, the same thing applicable to this particular resistance, sorry, this support zone and then this resistance zone here. Price was just playing around here, so we're in a range currently. So now look at what happened. Back to that 5 minutes. So when I saw that, I noticed how the candles were reacting at that particular point. So I had to take advantage of that particular trade, and I entered for a sell. On seeing that move, I entered for a sell, expecting price to come down to this point or even give me to this psychological level, but my TP was here, 1:2. So now on seeing price coming down, price expected setup came down and kept coming. TP1, I took profit, and then I said break even. That's partial profit, and I said break even. Now I started seeing price doing this kind of move, chopping move. On this move, there's something I call divergence. People on my mentorship understand how I trade divergence, and I've showed them the basic ways on how to avoid fake divergences and only trade the current market divergence, the one that works. Okay, so if you want to really understand how I basically trade divergence, you can hop in on my mentorship platform. I'll post the group to my community below. It's free. For my community, you can chat the admin there, and they will basically direct you on how to start up with the mentorship. For you to be able to learn how to trade forex, it's all free. It's all free. There are a lot of materials that can teach you how to trade forex for free. But for you to be able to learn what I'm doing, the exact way I'm doing it, and I will have to take you through the process, that the way I'm doing it, exactly the way I'm doing it, and be consistently profitable like I am, you have to register for my mentorship. Okay, so now let's get back to what we were saying. Now when I saw this move, I said that there was a room for price to buy from here, understanding that we are close to support level and there's a psychological level below. So what did I do? And there's a psychological level here. What did I do? I had to take, after taking partial profit at TP1, seeing this move, I had to close at this particular retracement. When price came down here, I was seeing a very basic divergence. So what did I do? I had to see a buy position, but I didn't take the buy because I know that we're looking for more of sales. I allowed the price to go up, only for me to see that that was a buy move. That was fully a buy move, and price bought on retracement here. I saw an entry, an engulfing candle, but I still didn't enter. I waited. When price came back to this particular resistance, I noticed that it was not able to break this resistance, but it was creating divergence again to the opposite side. This is a positive divergence. My mentorship students will understand how I trade it. So what I did was, having seen this particular market structure and market chart pattern, I knew that price was going to drop down. I had to take a sell around here with my stop loss just as half of zone where you have the psychological level, and then my take profit was just at the next low. Since I know that price was playing around here, I had my take profit around here, which is the 1:2 target, and you can see easy peasy, price came all the way down, and that was how I was able to make a lot of money from this particular trade. Now guys, let's talk about what is happening in the market. Now, just like yesterday, I caught this buy move before this sell move. Now, what did I see? I started seeing price has played down. I didn't catch this one. This would have been a massive one, right? There were a lot of rejections here back on the 15-minute time frame. So now, yesterday I caught this. What did I see? I saw price play a double bottom right here on a psychological level, and there were multiple rejections on that particular level, and that was how I knew that the market was going to respect bullish setup, just like it's respecting a bullish setup right here. So this particular one we are going to get in, but we're not getting in now. We want to see market come down here again. So once we see market come down here again, giving us a double bottom, we're going to enter a buy for this market, at least to this point. So I'm coming to this particular setup. So let's see. I got this one. I caught this one. Let's see. I caught this one. I waited. No, when I came to this market, price was already up here. So what I wanted to see was, I wanted price to come down here, just like I'm waiting for price to come down here. But price didn't come down. Price kept rejecting from here. So I had to risk it. I had to enter around here. And then I had to set my stop loss just below this low here. And target profit was open. I left my TP open, but I knew that I was to take TP1 around here, and TP2 would be a 1:2 around here. So I left my TP open, only for me to come back to my chart. It was a very fast, impulsive move. I was so surprised. I came back to my MT5 and I saw that price has already moved very, very impulsively to the upside. And I was so happy that my strategy is playing out very, very well. I'm making a lot of money from it. So guys, what did we see next? The price got to this psychological level and started creating a lot of double tops on the 5 minute time, you see M pattern there. So what did I do? I had to close out my trades and wait for the next confirmation. I wanted price to come back up here, but price didn't come back, then it kept moving, so I didn't enter the sell move. So now we are coming, this is Sunday. As at the time I'm doing the video, this is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday, and we'll be looking out for the new buyers for the week. But still, we are still sticking that the buyers of the week is still sell. So this would have been a very wonderful setup if I had seen it to enter, if it has come back for me to enter. So it didn't come back. But now, looking at what is happening currently on volatility 75, what can we see? You can see how price is playing out at this same support zone, and there's a psychological level below it. If you ask me, I'm seeing a very smooth buy. I would have entered from here. On seeing that engulfing candle play, I will enter from this point here with my stop loss around here. But I just know that price is going to still come down a bit, so it's still valid to even enter this trade right now as we speak. I'll see what is happening here. I can see that this is support level, and you can see price has given us an engulfing candle right here. So we have a psychological level below. So I have my stop loss put there. Take profit 1 can be here because the aim is to scalp. Take profit 2 can be here, and that's where the full TP will be for this particular setup. Now price can do something like this. Price can do something like this. Like, from experience, I've seen price can do something like this, come back down here, and then start going up impulsively all the way up to the upside and even breaking here. So you just need to trade what you see and not what you feel. Okay, so like this setup, I'm doing this one before your eyes. You can see I'm not in on this trade yet, but I'm going to enter. I just want price to come down a little bit so I can risk like 1% of the account that I'm trading. Or if it's a small account like $10, $5, I normally risk all. Like, I even put big losses so I can be able to flip the account. Like, they use $10 to do $50, to do $25, to do $30, as the case may be. So on this one, if you see this trade, if you are just seeing this video, you can check it out later that at this particular point, that's volatility 75 points. And guys, this is just as basic as it seems. Like, no magic, no editing. As basic as it seems. This is what happens every day in the market. The same thing applicable. The same process of strategy is applicable even for the forex currency pairs. As easy as it is. You guys know I trade gold. I'm going to be dropping a video on how I analyze and how I trade gold, how I make daily profit. Almost the same strategy, guys. The rules are the same. The rules are basic, and I'm going to be also making individual videos on the apparatus that I use in trading and the way that I tackle top-down analysis, the basic way. I like making everything very, very simple so that even the layman beginners can also make profit from the way I trade. So thank you. That will be all for today. If you find this video helpful at this point, I would love you to put a comment. If you have any question for me, drop your question on the comment section, and also do well to share this video, as I believe that the next video also will be very, very educative like this one. I would love to hear what you think about the video, so I can also know points or topics that you want me to discuss on matters that relate to forex trading, whether volatility index or index pairs, indices, stocks, crypto, whatsoever. I'm here for you. It's all about scalping the market, and we need to make forex trading very easy, because here in easy concept, the strategy, the concepts has to be easy. Thank you guys for sticking to this video up to this point. I want to say a very big thank you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for having me. See you guys next time.